Hello and welcome to Let's Play Sonic Robo Last 2. I am currently about to have a go at Prismatic Angel Zone, otherwise known as tiny thin rainbow platforms over a void zone or bad level design zone. There are no bad nicks, there are no rings, it's just you and platforms. Also, as you can see, the platforms are like a pixel thick, so you can't really see where they are or just distances very well unless you're above them. So it makes the zone a bit hard. Unlike Aerial Garden Zone though, bits of this do feel a bit cheap, kinda. I'll highlight them when I get to them, but on the whole this zone feels more like, it feels more skillful than Aerial Garden does. Aerial Garden is just pits and bad nicks that fuck you up. This one actually feels genuinely fairly difficult and challenging, and you really need to be able to platform well to complete it. Which means I don't have a hope in hell of doing this in fucking any sort of short order, but I'm going to be giving it my best go. I have actually beaten Act 1, so, you know, promising. Oh, I nearly ran myself over the edge there. Right, next platform. Fortunately, Sonic's air controls really shine here with the brakes and whatnot. Up we go. Oh dear. Aha, right nearly at the end of the first oh shit, that is a grade A example of what I meant by cheap and shit, because the platforms are so thin. I thought the platform was further away, so I accelerated, and obviously I overshot by a million miles. Couldn't get down onto any other sort of modicum of platform, and that was that. So now I have to go back around the outside. Luckily this first section is short, and the level isn't cruel enough that there are no checkpoints. There was a checkpoint like right ahead of where I was, it's just that because I died, obviously no checkpoint for me. But getting back to it shouldn't be too difficult. And I have a large stockpile of lives, primarily for this last end few levels of the game, because they get really hard. I say hard, irritating. The next one in particular is of absolutely no concern. The two after that are hard, particularly the last level. I don't actually know how you're supposed to beat it. I've gotten to it once on my last life, and I didn't last all that long. So that's going to be an interesting, super happy fun times. Whoa. Right, up we go. And again. I have to stop a guy if you know. Anyway, that's better. Right, now this time I'm not going to just go sailing straight over, because it's... Oh, for that time I was way too short, for the love of God. Oh. If I actually had, if the level would save at the beginning of this zone, I would definitely just restart the recording. But alas, I don't particularly want to have to do Starlight Palace and Act 3 and 4 Aerial Garden Zone in a row, just to get back here and have another go, because I died twice. Also, additionally, I'd have to do Inner Sanctum Zone as well. Not that that particularly matters though, because it's like a 3-second act. And as I've already shown it off, it doesn't matter. Right. Now I need to get back over there. Now back over here. Right, nearly back to where I was again. Third time will be the charm, in theory. Incidentally, I have no idea what the fastest time for this stage is, but I kind of imagine it's something fairly obscene, and there's all kinds of crazy shortcuts you can do with spin dash jumps on these springs. I am by no means a master of right, can I make it? Yes, there we go. Right, I'm no means a master of Sonic's control on this. And that's the first section done. Checkpoint. This is the second part I described as annoying and cheap, because the platforms are right next to the edge, you just can't tell they're there because they're so thin. To the second section we go. Oh, for the love of Christ. I ran straight over the edge because of the thin platform. Right. Is up here. This whole second section isn't too bad, really, apart from the end. There are a couple of tricky-ish jumps, but apart from that, nothing too problematic. It's just learning where the platforms are so you can use them effectively. Now, what I'm supposed to do here is spin dash into the springs, get thrown over there, and do some more platforms. I don't feel like doing that, so I'm going to take a slight shortcut, providing I don't cock it up, and just throw myself up onto a later platform using a spin dash jump. One of the few speedrunning tricks I know for this level. Now I have to go up on top of this platform and hop along and keep hopping. this rainbow platform, then over to this rainbow platform, and then down onto these pillars as well, and onto the opposite side. Tricky part done. And now I have to spring up onto this rainbow platform. And now I have to jump around the edge of the room, pretty much, on small tiny platforms. But it's not quite as difficult as it looks. It's fairly easy to judge, for the most part. Apart from when you cock it up like that and immediately fall to your death. Great. I spoke far too soon there. The first wave of them aren't too hard. It's the second wave where they're thinner that's a pain in the ass. Right. Just skip that corner. And line myself up and throw myself through. Oh, just about. I started to scrape the edge of the pillar there by the looks of it. Which, if you do that, normally you don't bounce off, but you sort of rub against it a bit and stick, and then you can't really get anywhere, and you fall to your death. It's a bit unfortunate. And down, and over, and right back to where I was, near enough. Right, over we go again. Now then, this time hopefully I won't lose my momentum enough. Actually, you don't need as much momentum here. Aha, perfect. Right, last section is this irritating part with the springs. And there we go. Section 2 done. Into the final leg. Now this is where the platforming really starts to get quite difficult. This in particular, oh no, it's the next section. The next section in particular is my least favourite. This nice little rainbow coalition of stairs. There are two platforms here that you need to jump on. One is closer than the other, and it makes it kind of hard to see which one to aim for. You have to aim for the lower one and then jump up onto the upper one. And I find this part really hard. I don't know about, I guess your mileage may vary on it. Now I'm going to have to do a tiny hop onto here. Get up. Now where? Oh wait, hang on, now I remember. Yeah, I need to aim all the way down there. And this is a bit of a bitch. But if I get a long enough run up, I should be okay. Ah, got it. Okay. There is a platform there in between where I'm aiming, so... Oh shit, I fell. Balls. Well, at least I can claw my way back up fairly easily. Done it once so it isn't too hard. Up the ladders. Okay, now this silly little ladder section. Oh yeah, this is the problem I have. I overshoot because I'm aiming for the top one, which is entirely my own fault, but I find it, oh for fuck's sake, I find it really difficult to judge. Well, I sure am glad I stockpiled on lives now throughout. Oh, for fuck's sake! Sure, I'm glad I stockpiled on lives during those levels now. Now I'm messing up the easy parts. At least there is a nice shenanigan I can do at the end of this one, when I get there. Which I will point out when I arrive at the top. Oh, shit. There we go. Also, this level does... I'm not entirely sure if you can hear the music. I did turn it up compared to previous levels, but it has nice music. I recommend sort of like, I don't know, YouTubing it or something if you feel like it. Oh, stop that raptor. Okay, come on. Thock. Oh, shit. I might actually have to spin dash jump that and slam the brakes on. I made it what I'm not sure if I can reliably make it with just a running jump and a thock. That's unfortunate to say the least. Right, let's get back there. Over these little mini ladders. Yeah. Okay, last one. Up on the spring. At least it doesn't. At least it's not a particular. Where I'm dying isn't too far in, so it's not like it's a particularly long way. Right. For fuck's sake. Nope, not quite. I really do not like this jump. It's such an irritating leap of faith. And the stuff after it is tricky too. Not as tricky if I remember rightly, but I could be wrong. Not to instill myself with false hope. Okay. Perfect spring. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't expect to land on the pillar. Right. Back we go. Oh, for the love of fuck! Right. Oh, Jesus. This fucking level is making me its bitch now. I'm glad that the next act is going to be a bit of a breather. Oh, for the... Jesus Christ! Squandered so many lives now. I really would have just restarted by now if it actually saved at the beginning of the zone, but since it can't, I've got to soldier on even. Solder on. I will just weld my way to victory. Avoid the pillar. Right. I can do you stupid jump. Ah, there we go. With the thock brakes, it wasn't too bad. Now I need to make this jump, which is... got it. Right. Throw springs. This row springs. Right, now if I remember rightly, I think you can make it straight up there. Yeah, you do. What I think what you're meant to do here is go up on top of the pillars and jump along, but you can just do this, so I'm going to do that. Now I need to go onto here. Okay, now what you're supposed to do here is go up onto the top of the pillar and go along, but I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to spin dash into it and fly straight into the goal. This teleporter. And Prismatic Angel Zone Act 1 done. And dusted with. Now we get a nice bit of a breezer in Act 2. Because it was originally going to be some sort of horrible rainbow diamond castle in the sky or some shit, but it's not finished. So it is a 4-second level. So I get a extra life back to recoup my losses there, and then I get launched straight into Act 3. Which is a barrel of laughs. Right, here we go. I have to fight Robotnik over a giant void. Also, there are only 4 rings. Now, although he's currently, he's not the green flower boss, although you might have got that impression from the first sort of shot at me, because he shoots lots in a wave, which is incredibly rude of him. Just gonna see if I can lure him to the edge of a platform where I can hit him a bit easier. Oh shit. Oh, he also has that, that gun attack. Because this boss couldn't be, because this arena wasn't hard enough. One, and of course he's going to fly off into the sky. Come on, come down. I think he's probably going to start doing the laser machine gun soon. 2. No, no, don't get stuck behind a pillar, for Christ's sake. Oh, thank God. You can apparently get stuck behind the pillar, and then when that happens, everything gets a bit interesting. Come on down. 3. Oh, don't get wedged behind that, please. Oh no. To be frank, I'm just going to let him hit me with that. safer than trying to speed around and dodge it. 4 hits. 4 to go. He does get some different attacks. He might get those at... I'm not sure how many hits he gets them at, though. Ah, he's just shooting into the ceiling there, possibly. Oh, please don't tell me you're stuck. Oh, jolly good you're not. Now where have you gone? You're above me, aren't you? I knew it. That's 5. He's now shooting the annoying bomb at me. Where's he gone? Basically, when he shoots at the bomb at the ground, it also shoots out like a projectile that homes in on you. And it's kind of annoying to dodge. 6. I'm not 100% sure how you're supposed to avoid it properly, other than run, I guess. I'm not sure if it homes it in on you, or it's just where you were. That's where you were. Okay. It's not quite so bad. I wish he would just come a bit closer, so I could just nudge him. 1 more hit to go. Famous last words. Where's he gone? Right over the other side, alright. The thing is, I could make just a jump for it, but that's risky. I don't really want to... Ah, got it. I've beaten him. 8 hits. Prismatic Angel 3 done, and I'm going to be two rings short of another free man. And now it is time for the final test.